Hello and welcome back to We're Talking Tea. Tonight we're going to be getting into the season 12, episode 2 of Married to Medicine. Our drink of the night is going to be the green tea drink. It has Jameson, peach schnapps, triple sec. I think I have triple sec in it, with lemonade and a splash of Sprite. So, let's get into this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell for the next time that we talk tea. So this episode started off with Toya and Eugene. Toya was sitting by the pool and she had left a note for Eugene. He had just came home from his 5-day stretch from working, and she left a note along with a glass of wine and the bottle right there on the island or the table, and asked for him to meet her outside. Now his first thing was, why you didn't tell me to meet you in the bedroom? Because he been gone 5 days and he is horny as hell. He only want you know what. So he preferred that we met in the bedroom and not by the pool, but that's what it is. He's just tired and now he's exhausted and he just want to lay up with his wife. Nothing wrong with that. Then we have Heavenly. It went to Heavenly and Damon, and she was talking about running for office and the whole situation with the son. And we found out that Damon, Big Damon, the husband Damon, Ben knew about him being arrested and never told his wife. So we're keeping secrets. Got it. So yeah, he Ben knew about it and she had no clue, and he felt like this was something that he can keep from her, and that's what it is. But it wasn't something that happened a year ago. He said this stuff happened in like 2022. Like what? 3 years ago? And she found out about it on social media? That's down bad. He should have at least told his mom. So there was this big blow up, and she has not spoken to her son in months, and she's expecting daddy to clean up her mess per usual. And he's like, nope, he's gonna come home when he's ready, and if God's willing, and that's what it is. Good job, Damon. She need to fix it. She need to find a way to reach out and fix it. Period. So then we have Contessa starting go and visit her building, and she said Eugene is talking about renting a space from them, but it's taken too long. They've exhausted all of their finances, and it's just not moving the way they want it to. But hopefully it's up and running so that they can go ahead and get some kind of income coming in. Then we also had it was Brandy who had Simone and Toya to come over and get some injections. And while she was there waiting, Toya was there waiting to get her injections, she got a phone call about the dog Bailey's drowning in the pool. So that was really emotional. It was sad. And she decided to have a funeral for Bailey's. So that was sweet. So she had all the ladies to come out and support her. They all came. She had a real funeral for the dog. The dog was cremated, and it was nice. Everybody came together, and it was really beautiful. Then we have Toya and Contessa was in the car driving to an event that Dr. Jackie was putting together at some type of dance studio. So all the ladies came together for that, and it was fun. Of course, Quad came with all her ass out, but she said dress sexy, so that was her sexy. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because I tend to want to be a little cute too, a little sexy. So there was nothing wrong with that. She came cute. But it all started off well. They all kind of danced and had a good time. And then Jackie came with some questions. And I thought it was really going to stay left field, but they came together good. So Dr. Jackie asked the question about, Simone, would you have come to Quad's party regardless of when the invitation was given? And she said, yes, I would have come. But it was an invitation, so why wouldn't she come? You thought she was going to be messy and just choose not to come. If you supposedly called me a friend and you invite me to your birthday party, why wouldn't I come? Regardless if I shade you or not, we shade each other. So what's the problem? So, of course, Quad came with the tears, and it was getting emotional because at first it went left. They was going at it. And then Quiet came with the tears and she sincerely apologized about how she made her feel. And Simone apologized for the most part about how she don't want to beef with Quiet. And then it turned to Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly was like, well, I heard y'all been talking about me, Toya. So keep my child, do you have any questions about a state representative or what they do or whatever? And then things went left with them. They was going back and forth, fussing, arguing, going um, head to head, and things just went totally left. It ended with them, arguing back and forth. But while the women were together, the men got together. And then when the men got together, Cecil, Dr. Jackie's husband, was trying to put Eugene on Front Street, like, hey, your wife is spreading these lies, and we should not be condoning what the wives say if they're not telling the truth. And Eugene was like, my wife always tell the truth, so I don't know what you're talking about, homie. So then they was getting a little hot and heavy, but then because Cecil was like, yeah, I'ma always finish the fight. I'ma always finish the fight in his confessional. He didn't say that in front, Dr. Eugene, but he said that in his confessional. You were wrong. You touched that lady inappropriately, and she's saying she not apologizing for it. Your wife saying she not apologizing for it. So you were wrong. It is what it is. But I'm glad Dr. Eugene held his own. He was like, it is what it is. And he was like, well, in other news, I heard your wife running for state representative, running for office or something like that. So what's that about? And so Dr. Damon came out and said, yeah, she's running for this and I support my wife and that's it. And Mimi's husband said, oh, well, she have my vote. To each his own. When it comes to politics, that's your choice. You vote for who you want to vote for, and that's it. The only thing I'm looking forward to next episode is Toya continuing to get into Heavenly's ass. I'm looking forward to it. So that's all I have for tonight. Until next time, see y'all on the next video. We'll talk tea. Y'all have a good night. Bye.